And we are live. Yes, yes. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Gaming with Gyozaplanet with your host, Gyozaplanet. Hello, that's me, the little talking gyoza in the corner. And welcome back to my series. Yeah, hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing all right today. Couple of stuff to talk about. First off, the gyoza symbol has changed. Turns out it was a bit too in the way. Didn't realize that. Good to know. Also, in regards to that little gyoza thing, it is a temporary solution. I am currently working on drawing like an actual avatar of mine. It's like giving him like an actual body and stuff like that. Because right now it's just kind of a floating gyoza, which is not much of a character. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, I'm working on that. So it's a temporary solution for now. What else? Um, Also, heads up, I don't know how well I will play today because I got my allergy vaccines yesterday. Yes, that's a thing now. If you've been around for a while, you will remember that I used to talk about them a decent amount. Do I want to play a game with 15 in it? No, no, not really. But anyways, if you've been around since the start of the channel, which is like Marchish, you would know that there are times where my gameplay would tank, or I'd mention these allergy vaccines. Basically, I happen to have pollen and dust allergies and everything, which are about 8 times worse than the average, like the population average. So I've been getting allergy vaccines for a pretty decent amount, about 2 years going on 3 now. And yeah, I mean, it has helped a lot. I went from being basically like really ill for pretty much most of the fall and the spring to like, yeah, it's annoying, but it's mostly just a lot of sneezing. And like, if I take like zinc spray, which is a zinc but in a spray form, it's good for your body. Cough drops, tissue, stuff like that, I'm good usually. What else? But yeah. However, it does have the downside of usually for a day or so afterwards, I am kind of, I feel icky because it's a vaccine, so it's a diluted form of the allergens, which is the stuff that causes the allergic reactions. So it's like a normal vaccine, you're gonna feel a bit ill for like a day or so afterwards, and usually that tends to hinder my gameplay. Not yesterday night though, because basically yesterday, like the 6 hours after I got the shots were incredibly interesting because basically we went from the allergy place to a rock climbing gym nearby because it's something I want to start. Turns out it's not super close by, but other good news, it's on the way to the place I'm going to be going for my studies, and it's also like it's right next to the bus. It's like pretty close to the bus stop, so that's good. Then after that, we went and got ice cream at like the best ice cream place in the city, which was really good. And I ended up finishing my ice cream, my dad's ice cream, and then later on in the car, my sister's ice cream because it's a lot of ice cream that you get. And then, whilst we were in the car, we ended up having a bit of a technical failure, where the car started stalling. We didn't know what caused it. Turns out it was I had to go through the manual and try to figure out what the symbol was and what it correlated to. It was the glow plug symbol, which it kind of looks like an induction coil symbol, which is paint. Kinda looks like this basically. Or that's terrible. Hold on. Something like that, more or less. There's more loop-de-loops in the middle, but yeah, it looks like that. No. It turns out basically that's something with the fuel. It's not serious, so we managed to make it home, but it does mean that we need to bring in the car to the garage, which is more time spent not working, which is not great. But whatever. At least the car didn't stop in the middle of the city, which would have been really bad because you are kind of blocking traffic. and you also have a car. And since our house is located at the top of the hill, it's kind of difficult to get there with the car. That won't really go anywhere. But yeah, afterwards, okay, that's fine. Afterwards, I came back and I ended up playing some Overwatch with a friend from one of the servers that I'm on, Yaikia's server, and we decided to play a bit of comp because, well, I don't know. I've never played comp in pretty much any game I've ever owned. I've never played in Overwatch. I never played it in Splitgate. I never played it. Well, this game doesn't have it. Just not really. Never played in Valorant. Nothing. Not really a ranked person. So it's like, yeah, how bad could it be? Well, it was definitely intense. I'll give you that. We ended up playing. I started at like 8:39ish. I ended up playing till midnight. Much to the annoyance of my parents, because I was apparently being very, very loud, which would make sense, because I have to have my window open because it's summertime, but that also means I am very, very loud, because I talk loudly, and I have to, it's a stressful game, so you end up talking louder than normal, and, okay. Ooh, what is this? Epic Storm? Oh, heck yeah. Alrighty. No, we're not. Okay, we need a submachine gun and we need a couple more things. Right. Submachine gun, I will. Thank you, universe, very funny. Now I need an actual fast-firing submachine gun and a couple of other things. More specifically, this person right here to stand still and not move. I'm just gonna use the MP40. I think it's got better range than, at least I can land more hits than with the Deagle. Ooh, bandage. I'm not sure where this other person went. That's kind of a concern. How much did they hit me for? Okay, so they either also have a Deagle or they have like a Luger or something. It's not great, but doesn't seem they have an automatic gun, so pretty good. Anyways, yeah, so we had a great time. Basically, the other person was playing support, and I swapped between all three before landing on, or staying on support for the last couple of games. Yeah, we actually managed to win a good chunk of our matches, despite the fact that I am not really great at Overwatch and not really great at aiming in general in first-person shooter games, which you will notice if you watch me play. Like snipes and stuff like that are not my forte, and that is amplified in a game like Overwatch where headshots are pretty important for most characters, especially sniper type characters, which I had to play at times, mainly because of a certain character combo that exists that pretty much everybody uses and that you can't really do much about, which is called Pharah Mercy. So Pharah is a character with a jetpack, and they have a rocket launcher, and the idea is you kind of like fly around and use a jetpack to stay out of trouble, and then shoot people from the air. There's also another character named Mercy who is, probably have heard of Mercy. If you haven't, I'm surprised. I'm just gonna, let's see if that hits anybody. It does! That's one. I think I see somebody up there. Nope. Okay, we're good. The P90, please. P90 is one of the, like, it's a really, really solid gun to use, whatchamacallit, Storm with. This is pretty much just a Storm-based combo. Mainly because it's got a ton of ammunition, but it's also still very accurate. And it's got 50 rounds. A lot. I might also actually take, what is this here? It's Car9. Oh no, it's a Grand. Yeah, actually I'll take that with the 4X. It'll give us a bit of range, because the P90 is still submachine gun at the end of the day. And also, we have the Deagle, apparently. Storm? Or Spray? Yeah, I'll take that over Ice. I'm gonna hold on to the Ice because we might need it. But, let's reload everything with their new and improved magazines. It's like 15% increase. That's like one bullet for most of them. Anyways, you, and you. And oh, I have a leftover red dot. I'm gonna hold on to that because we might need it on the Grand. And yeah, let's get going. Anyways, so I ended up, yeah. And the thing with Fair Mercy is Mercy can fly, more or less. She can like hover, so she can do like a kind of glide towards the ground. She also has an ability that launches her up in the air towards a target. So that means if you know what you're doing and you've got like some practice with the character, you're pretty much untouchable, or at least you don't need to hit the ground. Problem is, I'd say a majority of the cast of the characters you can play as in Overwatch are short to medium range characters. There are like a few sniper characters and like a few characters for whom range doesn't really matter, but it's really limited. One moment, please. Okay. Yeah, so the problem is when you have that and then the other, and then basically what it does is that it makes Fair Mercy incredibly difficult to fight because Farah is in the air, more difficult to hit because she's moving a 3D space. Hold on. So yeah. Farah moves in 3D space, like it's not pure 3D space, but it's still more difficult to hit her. And her rocket launcher does a lot of damage. She can kill in like I think it's 2 direct shots or like 2 to 3 direct shots, which is not a lot for her. And yeah. 2 to 3 direct shots to a character, and her rockets have splash damage, which means if they hit the area near you, you still take a good chunk of damage. So there's that. And then the Fairy has a Mercy with them, which Mercy can either heal them, which is, well, it's free healing, you don't die, or give them a damage boost, 30% more damage on their rockets, which means you can absolutely kill somebody with 2 rockets, which is absolutely mind-blowing. And if both the Farah and the Mercy are like at least semi-decent at moving, it becomes really difficult to kill them if you don't have a person using a damage hero, because there are 3 categories. There's tank heroes, who are big, beefy, tanky. They're the frontline characters. Well, I'm being shot at. I think that's a deagle. And I think that's a grenade. I would be correct in guessing that's the grenade. Too far away to actually use that, dude. Okay, hit them for 31. I don't see any green above their head. Or if I don't know. I should probably go to sleep sooner. My short-term memory has been seriously affected by my lack of sleep over the past couple of months. Mainly because I didn't sleep super great in Arizona. Okay, we're gonna get this person. Whoa. 18 damage? Yeah, we'll be fine. What is that? I'm not gonna stick around and find out. Oh, it was a splinter. Oh, that's right, we have relax. Oh, I don't even... That's good. That's really good, actually. I keep hitting E by instinct because I've been playing a different game. And E is the call out targets button, and it puts like a little diamond above their head and makes them available on the minimap to your team. What? Did somebody just crash land there? Yes, they did, and they will be getting away because I cannot aim. At least not very well. Okay. We're gonna move up. If anything, we can third party that person getting ambushed. Ow. Pretty sure I got hit with a stray splinter grenade bullet. But yeah. Anyways, so I was playing, yeah, it's just kind of an annoying combo because there's not much you can do about it. You have to either be a really good shot or... Ooh. Okay. There's somebody with all green over there. Yeah. They are being third party. This is good. Mainly because they've got a lot of healing blessings. It's either max health, regen, cardio, whatever it is. You want to get that kind of person out fast. Because otherwise they are going to cause problems, and if you're like in a 1v1 situation or something, if they get the advantage on you, you're pretty much doomed unless you also have an equal amount of stuff. Okay, and now we can run away. Thought that might like clip through the ceiling. Well, they're in there. We can see them. Okay, that's one. Okay. Yep. Okay. New plan. We are going to run this way and try to not die. Because we are being conservative. Okay, just gonna do a little bit of snaking. Please tell me you had grenades of some kind. No, you don't. Now I have too much stuff in my inventory. Okay, new plan. Get to the house, clean out my inventory, go back. Okay, recycling. No, no, no. Yeah, yeah. No, no. No, 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 no. Okay. Cleaning out a lot of stuff. Did they have any grenades? Hell. They had a volley grenade. Well, we can make that work. We can definitely use that. Okay. I did not know that shield counted as like a green blessing, which would make sense, honestly. Oh, no! What? What are they using? That's hurts. Oh, I think it's the BAR. Let me guess, it's the BAR. Friggin' damn it. Yep. Yeah, that's on me. They caught me out. Not having grenades there at the end was pretty dang bad because, well, there's not much we could do and we just kind of had to get shot. I suppose we could have run around and everything, I just didn't know what gun they had. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So, basically, I mainly played like 2 characters, well, 3. I played Junker Queen when I was on tank, who is a very tall Australian lady in the Overwatch universe. Australia is kind of like Mad Max, so like absolute desert wastelands, chaos and everything. She basically, her entire thing is crowd control and self-heal. She has a shotgun, and then she has a knife you can throw and like use to yank people towards you, which is pretty dang good at getting like supports, and which are like, yeah, the characters that heal and everything out of their, like, in front of their tanks and everything. And most of them aren't very tanky because they're not supposed to tank damage. They're supposed to be supporting their team. She also has an axe that she can that she swings at people. It does a pretty hefty amount of damage. It inflicts a damage over time effect, and it also, like, the more people you hit, the shorter the cooldown. And on top of that, the knife you throw, if you do a quick melee, so like a little bash, because every character has like a small bash they can do. Well, it's meant for like finishing off kills, or like if you're out of ammo and need to deal damage or stuff like that. She does that when she has a knife like not thrown out, and when she uses the axe, she applies an effect called wound, which is a damage over time effect that hurts the enemies, and it grants her healing, which is pretty dang nice, because what it means is that if you like use your abilities and everything, you only need to have a support paying attention to you more or less like a chunk of the time, because a good amount of other tanks need like constant attention because they take a lot of damage, because the like damage you can output in Overwatch if you have a coordinated team is really high. Like I mean if you're playing as a tank, you can go down in like 3 seconds, 4 seconds if you've got a coordinated team. So yeah, you really do have to be careful. But yeah, and that's really good on DPS. So like the damage heroes. It depended. Sometimes I was playing Ashe, who was a character who has like a DMR, like DMR that turns into a sniper when you aim down the sights, and like a dynamite, and like basically a version of this game's sawn-off shotgun. She's pretty dang good. There was also a character called Torbjorn who has like a little rivet gun that either shoots projectiles, can be shot like a shotgun, and he can also throw out a turret that like deals damage to enemies. And then the main character who I ended up playing was a character called Baptiste. He's a support. He has a gun, and it's two parts. It's a gun that shoots 3-round bursts of damage. And it's a pretty hefty amount of damage actually. You can you can severely hurt somebody. Are we gonna get anybody's city? I don't know. We might as well go there. And then your like right mouse button is healing grenades that you can throw at your teammates that heal in an area and heal more on a direct hit. And then his like one of his abilities is just like a general heal in the area around him, and his second ability is arguably like one of the strongest abilities in the game. Basically, what it does is that everybody in the area, it puts down like a little like projecting thingy. Everybody calls it a lamp in the game because it kind of does look like a lamp. And basically, what it does is that during the time, if you are in that field, you can't go below I think it's like 10% of your maximum health, no matter how much damage you take. It's called Immortality Field, and it, well, more or less makes you immortal. And that's really strong, because what it means is that if you have like your tank or something who's low on health, or like anybody who's low on health, you can throw that down. They won't die, and you can like get them healed up. And even if they're like back to half health, they can still get in the fight, and by then all of their like abilities will be off cooldown, and they can like turn around and just shoot the enemy team. Or what you can also do, and this is the much more beneficial part of it, is you can use it against enemy ultimates, because in Overwatch you have ultimate abilities that charge over time, and then once they're charged you can use them, and they are very strong. And what our Immortality Field is really good at is negating some of these ultimates. For example, one of them, a tank called Diva, she pilots a mech. Her ultimate is she throws her mech forward as a giant bomb of sorts, and then it goes boom, and it deals like 600 damage or something in like a very large area. Most characters can't survive that. Most characters, if they don't have some kind of way to make them invincible, or like to get to cover very fast, because it doesn't work around cover. Like if you can't see the bomb, you're fine. Let's see if we can find a fight, or at least entice somebody into coming over here. So there's that. But yeah, what Immortality Field can do is that if you throw it down right before the bomb goes off, not too soon, because otherwise, like, the enemies might shoot it, or like, it might expire before it goes off. So you do have to kind of be a bit careful with the timing. What you can do is you can completely negate that. You're still going to take a lot of damage. It's like you'll be sent down to very low health, and if you're not careful, you probably will die to the rest of the enemy team. But hold on. I know there's an airdrop over there, so I'm just going to kind of go towards that. But yeah, what you can do is, yeah, and then you survive that, and if you're careful enough, you can get to cover and everything and heal your team back up. He's a pretty dang strong character. He also has a pretty unique passive, which is this pair of like high-tech boots that basically after he crouches down for a while, he can jump up higher. It's like a charging system, and it's really good because what it means is that you can get to like high ground into like spots where most characters can't get. And you can shoot them, and you deal a lot of damage with this character. Like, he is known for dealing a lot of damage. So, where is this airdrop? I could have sworn it was over here-ish. The bike is struggling a bit. Hold on. Okay, we'll get over here and we can just kind of like scout the area, or we could get involved in a fight. And so yeah, you can buy time for your team, and you can also deal pretty hefty damage to the enemies, which is good. So yeah, we ended up, out of the 8 matches on support I ended up playing, I think I won 6 and lost 2, which, seeing as I haven't played Overwatch in 8 months since like a couple of days ago, is pretty good pace. And also seeing as I have like I had like 3 hours total on that character, on that Baptiste character before playing. It's pretty dang good pace. But yeah, we had a good time. There were a couple of matches where we got absolutely steamrolled, just because that's how it goes. Sometimes the enemy was just really, really good. Sometimes the enemies just happened to take advantage of our team not paying attention, and so me and the other person, we were the supports usually. So we would end up dying, and everybody else would end up dying because they aren't getting healed anymore. Heal, damage boosted, etc., etc. That happens. Sometimes we just got unlucky. But there are other times where like we managed to keep an enemy locked in their spawn room for, I think it was like pretty much the entire match. Or at least it wasn't directly inside their spawn room, but it was like, I dislike the blunderbuss a lot. No, you friggin' no. Give me that. Give me that. And is there anything else of interest here? Nope. And I'm going to go deposit this musket ammo right here. So if they come back in. Alrighty. Well, I got 1 kill. So this stuff isn't super useful. The recycling is nice though. Probably gonna want a different pistol though, because the Beretta isn't. I mean, the Beretta reloads fast. It's not that fast. Also, what's going on up here? Should probably be careful. Oh, yep. Nice. I've not used the MP44 in a while, and it shows. Oh, we need to get out of here. This ain't good. That's 1. Okay. Stop that! Seriously. Okay, we gotta move. We're gonna get caught outside of zone otherwise. Freaking! You're going to die if you don't. Players, I tell ya. Come on. Damn it! That's fine. We can still make it to zone, no problem. And good news, they are hurt, which means they now have to spend time healing, which means less time getting shot, or less time for us to get shot. Also means they might die to somebody else, which is not great, because that would be giving somebody else a kill, but it does give us a better slot. Rare ice, rare poison, and I. Oh, they're glitched. Sucks. I would have definitely taken a second rare recycling. I keep seeing that Senko.47 person in the kill feed. Oh, enemy spotted. Shots have been missed. Plan B, grenades. Whoa! Okay. And I got third party. It was the person from before. They were hiding in the tree. Yep. Do I do a third game? I don't know. Nah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was a bit of an uneventful episode. At least, I mean, we did have a couple of pretty good fights there, but yeah. Anyways, I will hopefully be feeling better tomorrow. I usually do on the second day after shots, but vaccine shots, that is. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow, and ciao.